Sushi girl Nikki Gilbert talks about her sushi making class at Epicurean School of Culinary Arts.
I really love the presentation. I love the presentation of Japanese food because, like, French cuisine presentation is pretty amazing, except for sometimes I think it goes past the point of looking appetizing, if that makes, you know what I mean? It gets so fancy. I'm like, I don't look at that and necessarily know that that's food and that's something I want to eat. But Japanese presentation, it's beautiful, but it always looks like something you want to eat. And even sushi, because a lot of the presentation in Japanese stuff is just simplicity. So it's just, it'll look so pretty, but it'll just be a piece of fish on top of rice, you know? But it'll have some leaf on some really plain earthenware. But whatever they do to it, you know what I mean? It's so beautiful. That's why I love Japanese food so much. And sushi is pretty much the epitome of that. And then sushi, although I believe it's about other foods, but it's especially true of sushi, the nicer looking you make it, the better it tastes. The nicer you can make a roll, the nicer you cut it, the nicer your cuts of your avocados are, you know, and the nicer everything is that you're making, it just makes it look better. I mean, I believe that about everything. From the time I was a little kid, I got that the nice fluffy pancakes that they made at the restaurant looked a lot better to me than what my mom made. You know what I mean? Like, I always noticed that with food, but it's really true with sushi. I think there is an art to caring about presentation and paying attention to details, and that makes things taste better.
Chef Jill Lawrence, who teaches the Ladies' Night Out workshop, among others, tells us what sets Epicurean apart.
That's the one thing that everybody in the world has in common. Everybody has to eat. It's a really fun thing to do, and our workshops are so broad. We do, Moroccan food, or we'll have date night, or we'll have knife skills. So it sort of appeases a broader group of people, I think. And I think the recipes are a little bit more geared towards the average person. There's some of these other schools have really fancy recipes. And a lot of the people that come to my classes don't even know how to hold a knife. I have people telling me they've never seen a Cuisinart before. And I have to slow down and say, oh, you've never seen a Cuisinart before, okay? And I slow down and I say, well, this is how you hold a knife. Let's start from the very beginning. So there are some people who come here just for fun, and they have a lot of cooking experience. There were a couple of ladies here that actually came up to me and told me, you know what, this is secondhand to me. I just want to have fun. But there are people that come up to me to say, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I need you to help me out. So I try to get to those people. I think Ladies' Night Out is an excuse to get out of the house, as opposed to knife skills. You don't have oh, I need to get out of the house. I'm going to go practice my knife skills at Epicurean. No, it's, oh my God, I need to get away from my kids for one night, and I want to hang out with my girlfriends. And it's so you get to. I mean, what else are you going to do with your girlfriends anyway? You're going to go to a restaurant and eat and talk. I have the best job in the world because I get to hang out with the ladies, have a glass of wine, talk about food, and cook. And this is what I would be doing in my own home.